Rachel? Rachel? Rachel!
What? 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 You should get that neck twitch looked at. I think you're starting to get some side effects.
You can't just ignore them forever. I posted a video yesterday. They know you're still alive.
Do you mind? I'm trying to read.
No, you're not. You're watching Netflix. You just taped a Harry Potter book to the back of your laptop.
No, I didn't.
Oh, really? Then, which book are you reading?
Half-Blood Prince?
But it's still upside down.
That's how I like to read it.
How long has it been since you posted a video?
Like 4 seasons of Buffy, a season of Angel, and 10 seasons of Friends.
And?
7 seasons of Scrubs.
And?
4 seasons of Game of Thrones.
When was the last time you saw a person?
Like 4 seasons of Buffy, 1 season of Angel.
Okay. I'll take over the video from here.
Okay.
You get help.
Okay.
So, I had this dream a couple weeks ago. Before I get into this, I want to ask a question, and you can leave your answer in the doobly-doo, because I really am just curious about this. When you dream, do you view it cinematically, like someone's following you around with a camera, or do you view in like first person all the time? Like you are always your character in the dream, seeing everything through their eyes. Or maybe it's not a one or the other kind of thing. Maybe it's both. For me, it's always both. Like sometimes it's like cinematic point of view, but then it'll like switch and I'll be like seeing everything through the eyes of my character. So leave me a comment about that in the doobly-doo, but I'll remind you later in case you forget, because I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, so basically in my dream, the 2 characters were both from Scrubs, and one was JD and one was Dr.Cox. So we had this white van that we were like driving around for I don't even know what reason. And something happened where we were out of the van and it just like rolled down the road. So I, as JD, ran down the street to try to get it back. And this stupid old man was standing there and he kept trying to steal a van. So, I ran up to it and I got in the driver's seat and shut the door and like locked it. Then slowpoke old man goes shuffling around the car to the passenger side. And I'm trying to hurry up and like lean over and lock all the doors so that way he can't come in. It was like so hard to move fast in that car. Like I guess I kept bumping into things because I was trying to be so fast. And then whenever I finally locked the last door, stupid old man stuck a coat hanger in the window and unlocked it. And I'm like trying to drive away. And then stupid old man grabs onto the door handle. So I'm just like, whatever. So I just like keep driving away. And he's like flapping in the wind, like trying to hold on for dear life. And finally he just lets go and I get back to Dr. Cox. And then we drove off to Dairy Queen. And I'm just driving and everything's cool. But then all of a sudden, see in my rearview mirror, stupid old bathrobe man on his roller skates heading towards us, and he skates up to the window, and he challenges us to a race where the winner gets to keep the skates and the van. And all I could think as JD was, get out of my dream, nobody wants you here. For the next like 2 or 3 days, I could not get his stupid voice out of my head saying things like, this sly fox still has a couple of tricks up his sleeve. Dreams are freaking weird, man. And then I had this dream like 2 nights ago where I was in Azkaban, like the wizarding prison. Apparently the reason that I was there was like the entire storyline of Breaking Bad. Basically, I was in Azkaban for cooking and selling crystal meth. And while I was there, the janitor from Scrubs was the janitor at the prison. And I don't know what happened where I got on his nerves on like the first day. So he went into my cell and mopped my bed. He took his sopping wet mop and just brushed it all over my bed, and all over my dry clothes. And then like he did that thing like he would do in Scrubs where he like waited outside my room until I like sat on my bed and freaked out about how wet it was. And then he like popped his head and it's just like, mopped your bed for you. So we were like arch enemies for like the first half of the dream. And then I don't know what happened. We ended up being best friends instead. We just like, joke around with each other and like, hang out and stuff. It was so cool. And then whenever I woke up, and I realized that I was never gonna actually see him again in real life. Like, we were never actually gonna hang out and be best friends again. It was like the most depressing thing that I've ever experienced, to the point where when I was watching Scrubs later that night, and I saw him, and it was just, I had that really sad feeling like when you text somebody and they don't reply to you, but then you see them on Twitter, so then you're like, I know you ignored me. It was just so sad, like, to see him right there on the screen and know that we were best friends once, and we'll never see each other. Not only that, but like, that I have these memories of us being best friends, and that he doesn't even know who I am. It was just so sad. Dreams are freaking weird, man. Speaking of Scrubs, though, check this thing in the background. Look at how cool this is. Look. For Rachel and the entire Spano family. Family 5. Signed by Robert Maschio. That is the freaking coolest thing! If you don't know who Robert Maschio is, obviously it's the Todd from Scrubs. I don't know if I can get this back on the wall. Robert, no! Well, thank you for sitting through this obscenely long video. I know my promises don't mean anything, but there will definitely be more videos coming because I have a bunch of ideas. Some of them are in my head and some of them I actually like wrote down in my video idea book, which is super cool. Also, I got a new camera. Isn't she beautiful? Her name is Lola. She shoots some pretty beautiful videos, but I can only edit them in the Mac lab at school because I need to edit them on Adobe Premiere, and I don't have that right now, which is why I'm using my old camera right now. But there will definitely be some new videos recorded on this babe. She's such a babe! Such a babe. Such a babe. I'm gonna go edit this. Such a babe. Such a babe. Such a babe. She's such a babe!